system. Plus home. Hey guys, Kevin Fahey here. I think we are live. So today we're going to welcome to episode number 6 of I Am a Video Pod. Today we're going to be talking about the Warrior Plus payment system and showing you guys how to set up your account. So let me just double check we are all live. And just give it a second or two, guys. Okay, excellent. Right, we're going to dig into the training, guys, in a few minutes. First thing, I just want to talk about a few things regarding Warrior Plus. I'm even going to mention JVZoo in this, talk about affiliates, talk about the types of products that are actually launched on this, and the reasons I use both platforms. So let's go back in history a little bit and clear up some of the rumors. Let's say around 3 or 4 years ago, Warrior Plus was having some issues. There was bugs in the system. I personally did not like it, and I personally did not use it. Around probably 1 year ago, we took one of our products and we ran a special on the Warrior Plus with it. I set up the product from start to finish. I tested the whole system and there was absolutely no bugs. It worked flawlessly. So my lesson there is, if people think there's bugs in the Warrior Plus system, there isn't. The system works absolutely flawlessly. Right. The next thing, what types of products normally go on the Warrior Plus and what types of products normally go on JVZoo? Now, normally, if bigger, higher priced products, and especially software products, tend to work better on the JVZoo network. If you have a normal information marketing product or cheat sheet or something like that, these tend to work better on the Warrior Plus. Now, that's not saying that you can't launch an information marketing product on JVZoo, or that's not saying you can't launch a software on the Warrior Plus. But looking at, you could say, I'm studying the marketplace for consistently the last few years, and we can see that software products seem to do better on JVZoo and information marketing products on Warrior Plus. Now, one of the things that I noticed as well, when you take, normally we only do information marketing products and we've launched them all on JVZoo. We've taken these products and we've launched, there was 4 of them we've launched as a special on the Warrior Plus. One of the biggest attractions, or one of the biggest pluses for me, was we seemed to get new affiliates on board. So you could get, it could be 10 or 15 extra affiliates that normally don't promote JVZoo offers. They're always on the Warrior Plus, promoting Warrior Plus offers. So we got them on board and they were able to bring in a new, basically fresh customers into our list as well. So there was many benefits of this. Let me see, guys. So if you have any questions about Warrior Plus at any time, just post them into the comments box. I'm just trying to bring up the comments box here now so I can follow. Excellent. Okay. Right, so, okay, I'm going to switch over to the screen now and we're going to start this training. So let me just screen. Excellent. Okay, I want to show you guys something first. If we go to vendors, this is my Warrior Plus account, and we go to offers, and it's chosen all time. Now, I'm just showing this to basically prove a point. I Am Newbie was a product we launched on JVZoo, and it did over 1,000 sales there. 6 months later, we decided to run a special on the Warrior Plus, so we ended up doing 666 sales there. All we did is took the product and moved it from one network to another. We did the same for I Am Product Launching, we did the same for Solo Ad Escape, we did the same for I Am Coaching Guide. So you can see you could say an extra 21,000 in revenue just for moving our products over to another network. Which brings us back to something I'm always saying, that every single product you create is actually a piece of real estate. So guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up a new offer on the Warrior Plus, showing you guys from start to finish. We're not going to include any OTOs in any of these offers we're setting up, but I'm just going to show you how the system works. So we're going to start off with, if you go to vendors, you go to new offer. Let me just move this over here. Okay, and the title of the product, just someone, Mohammed, this is actually live. You're just asking, is it a replay broadcast? No, this is 100% a live training, if you're watching it now. So, right, the name of it, what we're going to do is we've got an affiliate marketing offer, which has sold close to 1,000 copies on JVZoo. We've never actually launched this on the Warrior Plus. Usually when I move a product over, we offer it as a discount price for 3 or 4 days, and then it goes back up to the same price as JVZoo. So what I'm going to call this is I am affiliate funnel 2.0 WSO special. Okay, and we'll put dime sale at the end. So description for this will be 16-part video marketing training course with PDFs and bonus templates. So basically a description of the product. Right, the category for this, it will go into affiliate marketing. The keywords for this will go into affiliate marketing. You're allowed to put in 3 keywords. So I'll put in affiliate, I'll put in affiliate marketing. And I will put in, let's see what else comes up for affiliate. Affiliates. Okay. Offer image, very important, because I think when people are viewing the offers, it just looks so much better with an actual image. So let me just grab an image quickly. I am affiliate funnel and images. Okay, excellent. So we'll just take this image, save as desktop, and we will add the image here. Okay, next. Do you want this offer displayed to the public? The answer will be yes. So turn this on. Basically, the reason I won't turn on now is I need to complete the offer setup, make sure everything's correct, and then put display to public. So everything is correct in step 1 of 2. Click create. Okay, sales page URL. So what I've done is we've taken the normal sales page and I simply cloned the page. So this is the link. The WSO post selected. We don't use the WSO, the Warrior Forum. We actually just use our self-hosted sales pages, and I recommend that is the way to go. Which basically brings me back to a question that I got. Actually, I think I got a question on Facebook this morning. The question was, Kevin, how do you deal with all the replies and comment replies, the threads inside the Warrior Forum when you do an offer? And the answer is, guys, I don't. We self-host. We host the sales page ourselves. Years ago, when I ran offers on the Warrior Forum, I would wake up in the morning and you could have 300 or 400 new customers, and you might have one customer who had an access problem or something like that, and rather submit a ticket to support desk to come along and post a comment on your thread. And basically some of these comments could be negative. They'll end up reducing conversions, reduce sales. Some of them might actually end up finishing your launch completely. So I think myself and a lot of other marketers completely moved away from launching our threads on the Warrior Forum. So it's a lot of, you have a lot of problems, a lot of things to deal with. So we just self-host them. So in this case, we don't worry about the WSO post. Simply put in your sales page URL. Okay, checkout banner, you can put in we always use the Warrior Plus default banner. You can put in an image if you wish. Next, pre-launch option. There's going to be no pre-launch. Allow affiliates, yes. Affiliate information. Earn 50% commission. Promoting I am affiliate funnel 2.0. JV page URL. We actually don't have a JV page URL for this offer, so we're going to actually leave that blank. Affiliate updates list. Okay, this is a strong point when it comes to Warrior Plus. We notice we actually get around 4 times the amount of affiliates on board, our new affiliates joining our list when we use Warrior Plus. And it's probably because of this system. When people sign up or want updates on our offers as an affiliate, they automatically join our Aweber list. So this is something JVs do not have. So this, I think, is impressive. So all I need to do is select our service and select our affiliate list. So affiliates, I am affiliate funnel, and click save. Okay, new affiliate program accelerator. But basically, they're going to take a 15% commission on sales made by their referrals. That's exactly how that works. Generally, if we're doing a launch and we're trying to get as much attraction as possible from affiliates, we would probably turn this on. Because I'm just doing, you could say, a quick setup example. And I am actually going to sell this offer, but it's not a launch. So I'm actually going to leave it off. Next, click create. Okay, now, with other networks, you have everything on the one page. With Warrior Plus, you seem to have to go through a few little hoops. So the first time I was doing this, guys, it was a little bit confusing. After you do it 2 or 3 times, you just get used to how it works. So next, first thing I need to do is add an actual product. We've created an offer first, which is, you could say it's the funnel. Now we need to add a product to that. So add a product, click new product. And we have to fill in pretty much a lot of the details again. So I am affiliate funnel 2.0 delivery file. It's not going to be like this. We're going to do a delivery URL. So just for this example, guys, I'm going to put in kevinfahey.net. Thank you. And it basically, because this is a live feed, after this feed is over, we will change this to the correct URL. Right, the refund period, we will put a 30-day refund period. Notifications on sales, yes. Content type will be video. Category will be affiliate marketing. Keywords, again, affiliate marketing. Affiliates, affiliate marketing, and affiliate. Okay, product image, select the image again. Now, limit sales, the same as other. You really do not want to limit sales, especially if you're selling digital products. But by chance, if you only had 100 copies or 30 copies available, you can limit sales. Support email address, very important. So online IM support.com and support URL. Okay, next, what way would you like to get paid? You can use PayPal or you can use Stripe. We're going to use our PayPal account. Regular price. This is something you should use, guys, because it looks really good on the checkout page. For example, we would put in the regular price, $97, and the sale price, this will be the start price if it's a dime sale. So we normally sell this for $27. What I'm going to do for this example is we're going to reduce the price to $17. And we're going to increase the price by 2 cents every sale. And the maximum price is going to be $27. So it's kind of just basically fill in the blanks. Now on the checkout page, it's going to show up regular price $97, and then it's going to show something like 80% discount and put the price in at $17. This does help conversions. Dime sale, you can put 1 cent, 2 cent, 10 cent. Generally in this type of offer, we're going to put 2 cent every one sale. Urgency, dime sales do work. Okay, next, I would like all the buyers to be automatically added to my Aweber list. So we choose our autoresponder, and again, we choose the buyers list. So buyer, I am affiliate. Okay, and click save. Right, next is integration software. Again, guys, we're going to just put in this sign up, the wishlist sign up URL. If this was a recurrent membership or we're using something more advanced, I wouldn't need to worry about it. But because I'm just using secure wishlist URL, this membership integration is not needed. It's optional. Okay, custom integration for advanced, never ever worried about that. Again, it's something if you're launching a software and you need to give them access codes or something like that, you would use it, and it's something your programmers would probably look after. So again, we do not need to worry about this. Okay, affiliate program, definitely add an affiliate program to these offers. So I'm going to put in 50% commission. I'm going to put in the same again, earn 50% commission. Promoting I am affiliate funnel 2.0. Okay, program accelerator, we're going to leave that off. Eligible for deal of the day. Exact same idea as JVZoo offer of the day. Right, I want to cover this. As I said, there was big pluses about moving some of our products. I won't say moving our products over to Warrior Plus, but launching our products on Warrior Plus. And one of them was actually getting deal of the day. Out of the 4 products we've launched, 2 of these offers ended up getting deal of the day. The result in that was around 100, between 100 and 150 additional sales. So basically, Warrior Plus comes along and emails all their customers our offer. I can only presume that they take into account if they're getting a commission bump or not. So again, it's just something I look at. Now with this, I'm going to give Warrior Plus 75% commission bump if they decide to pick this as deal of the day. And generally, because it's not a big launch, guys, it's never going to happen, because for you to get deal of the day, you need to really end up in the top sellers, in the top 5, and then you'll be considered. For you to do that, you need to get around 50, 60 sales very, very quickly, and then your product gets attention. I can't see it happening for this, but let's see. Okay, so that was deal of the day, 75% commission. We have to give them access as well. So I need to give them the same URL. There's 2 ways to do this actually, guys, and normally what I do with Warrior Plus is I will go into our wishlist software and I will create a membership for them. I will provide them with the URL, username and password so they can go in, check it out. They'll see that everything is set up professional. They'll have access to all the content, and from there, I'm not saying they review every product, but I'm sure if it's a new vendor that's coming along, they're going to check out the product and make sure everything is working. So we will put access info here. Will be done after the webinar, after this training. Okay, next, product status, open, available for sale, correct. And we click save. Okay. Everything is good here. Now we go back to offer view. And we'll just close this. We'll click add a product and it should appear here. So it is I am affiliate funnel 2.0. I am affiliate funnel 2.0. Affiliate setup 50% commission bump. It's not a feature I ever used, but I've seen it being used. For example, I could contact some of my affiliates or email my list and say, hey guys, the normal affiliate commission is set to 50%. If you enter keyword VIP, for example, I'm going to automatically bump your commission to 75%. It's optional, something you can use. Again, it's not something we do, so we leave it on off. So let's click save. And we have now added our first product to the funnel. So this is Warrior Plus have a nice little offer map here. So underneath you can see exactly how the flow works. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys how to add to cart code. So simply click on get code. And you have a lot of options here. So generally I will go with, we'll have to look at the sales page as well. So just have a quick look at the sales page. It's WSO. Okay, and okay, so basically something with a border will work. So we're going to go with red, we're going to go with buy now, border red or black. Red might work. Background white, that's perfect. And we can add this little hurry up that says 1 copy left. So all this really, guys, is conversions. Discount price from 97 to 17, powered by Warrior Plus, urgency copy. Absolutely perfect. So simply copy this code and go to your sales page and place the add to cart code in place. So, okay, guys, we got a few live watching this. Is there any questions on anything I covered? So all we do in this case, guys, is just replace this code. I'm just going to paste it in here for this one and go to the checkout page and show you guys how it is working. So insert, click save, view public link, and buy now. Unable to locate information. We need to configure the offer and make sure everything is correct first. So let's just go back here. Okay, click save. We can close this, go back to offers, click close. Okay, so offer setup, offer settings. There's no reason why that should not. Okay, this is the reason. Offer status was set to closed. So offer is opened because everything is set up now. I can make it available to the public and I can click save. So let's just go back and check this again. Oops, something went wrong. 1 sec. Right, start date. We'll put in today, which is the 12th. 1 a.m. status is opened. Correct, and save. Okay, excellent. Right, let's just try this again. Okay, excellent. So here we have the checkout page. You have your $97 here, the sale price, and everything is working. Right, as we're not going to be adding upsells to this offer, but I'm just going to put in an upsell here as an example quickly and then remove it to show you guys how it works. So click here to add a new page. And for example, we could call this I am affiliate funnel upsell. The sales page URL could be, we'll just take this and we'll call it upsell. Click save. And it needs to be a valid page. Okay, so we'll put in this page and we'll call this upsell. So click save. It works the exact same way. I've added the upsell there, but I've not actually added the product. So I've added another offer to the funnel and then we add another product to that offer. A little bit confusing, but that's how it works. So what I would normally do here, you would add a new product and you would fill in all the details again. You would click save and then that new product will show up in this drop down menu. So just for this example, let's go with, we're going to choose I am product launching as the available product. We're going to click save. And next you can see it says your page is not found in your funnel. Why? Because we need to link it to the front end product. So we go back to the front end product. I am affiliate funnel. click the plus, add an upsell, and the upsell will be available here, what we called it, upsell. Click save. And you can see the funnel map is being built out here. So it works exactly like this. You would never really have a downsell for a front-end offer. I know some people like to downsell the front-end offer. It's not something we do. But let's take the example of let's take add another page to this. We can remove it afterwards. So let's call this upsell 2. And we will just put in kevinfahey.net for this example. Okay, and the upsell 2, we will just call this Solo Ad Escape just for this example. So, right, now we've got 3 products in the funnel, but we need to link them. So, for example, if someone buys I Am Affiliate Funnel, we would like to show them I Am Product Launching. If they buy I Am Product Launching, we would like to show them Solo Ad Escape, which is upsell 2. And let's take, for example, they did not buy I Am Product Launch and they like to pass on that. Then we would still want to show them this offer. So we just add it as a downsell as well. So click the other plus on downsell, click save. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see your funnel map here, exactly the flow of the customers. So that's the funnel setup here. Right, the next thing you need to worry about when putting the upsell add to cart links in place, if you click on get code, it's going to give you the buy now code, and along here you're going to get your no thank you link. So this would go at the very end of the upsell page. Once they click this link, they're going to be passed on to the downsell, the next offer in the funnel. So this part is very important. On the upsell pages, you must have a no thank you link. So, okay guys, right, that's pretty much our wrap. Let me switch back over. That's pretty much a wrap, guys, for our Warrior Plus training. I suppose 20-25 minutes, you can set up your offer on Warrior Plus, have it available for affiliates to promote. You can see the checkout button is working. So what I'm actually going to be doing with this offer, guys, is straight away now I'm going to go in and remove all the upsells that we added. And we're going to put in the correct download page, make sure everything is correct. In the next half an hour, the offer will actually be available for $17. So that's a steal for anyone that's watching that if they want to pick it up. Warrior Plus, guys, I do recommend have it in your arsenal of tools. If you're launching products online, test it out, know the system. It is a really, really good system. So, okay guys, that's a wrap for I Am Video Pod episode 6. You will be able to catch all the replays of these training series on imvideopod.com. This is Kevin Fahey, and have an awesome day.